Astronauts to the moon.
Hello fellow citizens of the world. Hello Anonymous. The time has come for the world to be freed from the shackles that currently bind us. They bind us to a fake reality that has plagued humanity for hundreds of years. This is a message to those of you behind Anonymous. If that is the bankers and politicians that only care about their personal riches, or to a real group of hackers attempting to help, the message remains the same. Your past videos have addressed the leaders of this world, and you act as if you are intent on helping those of us trapped in a system hell-bent on control and slavery. However, to some of us who have already awoken, you speak nothing about the real deception at hand. The deception that has caused the current turmoil we see in this world. You have given many dates, and made many threats, but have failed to show that you truly care about changing the direction of the world. You mention alien and galactic threats, even though none of us have ever seen an alien, and have no reason to believe they are of any threat. All threats to humanity have always come from humans, and from those who live on this planet, and not from outside entities. The real threat to humanity is we are living in a world that has, at its core, a created reality which many of us are beginning to see is not the one that our senses show us. You may know of us as truthers. We are a small group who wants no personal gain, no fame or recognition. We do not want to be the kings, or to rule over others. We have no desire for control and we have no hidden agenda. We hate confusion, and despise those who create it, and thrive in it with their blatant lies. We seek only truth. When the world knows the truth, only then will we see the change that we all hope for. Your logo, strangely uses the same wheat stalks, which hide the number 13, exactly like the United Nations. Have you seen the map hidden inside their logo? Yet, you, Anonymous, use a picture of a globe in your logo instead? Anonymous, listen carefully. If you are who you say you are, and not simply a front for those in control, the time has come for you to come out and to tell the world about the true deception that holds humanity back. The bankers and corporate entities have all the money and all the control because they continue to lie about where we live. They continue to pretend that wars plague the nations. Yet when was the last bomb dropped on the House of Windsor? The Bellevue Palace in Germany or the UN headquarters? The government house in Hong Kong or palace in Peru? The presidential palace in Vietnam? The national palace in the Dominican Republic or the Vatican in Rome? The Kremlin in Russia or the White House in the United States? When was the last time a home of one of these great leaders attacked? These so-called wars have but one reason, and that is to keep people living in fear, and come at the expense of thousands and millions of innocent lives. I love all people. I have no desire to see anyone die. No one in Russia, Germany, Japan, China, France, Italy, India, the Sudan, Iran, Israel, the Dominican Republic, Nigeria, Canada, Mexico or any of the 196 countries across the world. I also have no reason to think that any one of them wishes to see me die. We are all brothers and sisters. We are shown on TV that ISIS wants to kill other people and how savage of beasts they are. But they speak in British voices and remember to turn off their camera before they commit their horrific crimes. Then these fugitive terrorists edit the video and post it to YouTube. Right. We here in America have dreaded the Cold War since the 80s, and yet, how many bullets have been fired between the United States and Russia? Wars have been part of this world since the beginning. But now, all territory lines have been drawn. There are no more reasons for war. War is declared for profit. It is all about oil and riches. War has become nothing more than political propaganda for those in charge. The leaders work in collaboration, while using those they govern as their bargaining tools, armies, and their pawns. All of this, in a game that none of us want to play. We've had enough. We've been lied to, enough. This world, this beautiful and unmatched oasis, the only home we have, could accommodate, feed, clothe and house every one of the billions who live here, for free. This could start tomorrow, if the governments of the world truly cared about those they govern. But they do not. They care only for money, and riches. So the time is now, Anonymous. If you are smart, and have awoken, prove it to us. The truth is, who are called crazy, simply for revealing what the real crazy do. Reveal to the world, the truth of where they live. We do not live on a globe. We do not fly through space at thousands of miles per hour, and we do not land on moons and planets. Anyone who thinks that we live on a spinning ball in outer space is still trapped in the mental prison they were placed in at birth. The only picture of the globe, or a sphere, was taken on a trip from the moon that never took place. Those who are awake have no doubt about that. The world needs to know the truth. Living on a sphere is impossible. Yet, the governments teach the impossible to maintain their control. These lies have fooled even the elect. Have these lies fooled you too, Anonymous? If you do not speak out against this ultimate deception, then we will know you are one of them. This is the one secret they cannot let out. The one they taught the world to laugh at. This is the lie that exists only to give them their power and control. This is the truth that has been veiled, and we have no need to fear the men behind the curtain. If you are who you say you are, and not another trapped soul, incapable of peering through the bars of your imprisonment, speak now, because the world is listening. You have the ability to reach many. You have the ability to make a real difference. If you are one of us, you will speak up, and this task will be easy. Do you enjoy watching people die from cancer, while NASA pretends to fly in space? The media, the banks, the corporations, the governments, the universities, religion, the scientific communities, the UN, big oil, big farm, NASA, and entertainment, have all lied. Are you for truth? Or are you for deception? Are you anonymous, or do we know exactly who you are? Do you intend on exposing the fraud behind it all? The truth is that we have all been lied to for hundreds of years. Anonymous. Do you really want change? Or is it, as it appears, that you want tomorrow to be just like today? These are the things that can be seen about yesterday and changed tomorrow. You may be anonymous. Yet, none of us are anonymous. We do not hide, and yet, you hide. We all let our voices be known, yet you do not. You are legion. Some of us have been warned against such a legion. You say you do not forgive, but how can you forgive what you do not know? And if none of us forgives, then how could we forget? Your intent is unknown, for it makes little sense. Are you just another voice in the shadows, or are you men willing to do what is right? Because I will tell you right now that it is written all over your mask. We shall await your answer, and then we will know whether you are with us or against us. We are. The truth is, we know the truth. Join us, or join the lie. And Anonymous, in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We are not anonymous. We do not pretend. We are truthers. We use our minds. We end the lies. All of them. Expect us.